I'm back. I'm in between races. I want to make the most of my time. I want to get these videos out to you guys tonight. I was in race one there. Somebody asked me to drive a horse in the first race. Broke a hobble behind the gate, and I just pulled it up. So not much to do. We got Britska coming up here in a minute, and then that will be his last start for the Fox Valley Britska Group. One of our partners in Britska bought him out, wants to send him to Indiana. So for Mike and Britska, Sherry, good luck. We're back now with Johnny's Burn. Johnny, since James and I have left, Johnny's done really, really well. You know, sometimes I wonder, if I'm there looking at Johnny and James is working in the barn too and helping out, does he feel a little under pressure definitely from me and possibly from James, maybe? So I'm glad things are going really well in his barn. Very, very happy with Northern Blizzard's qualifier the other day. Man, he looked good. So let's just get right into Johnny's barn. Arches Rainbow has been training great. Really, really impressed with how she's coming, what she's turning into. Not quite as comfortable at Tamiko. Now, is that a half or is that just because it's a farm track? I don't know. We're going to find out this summer. But for now, going to Mohawk, man, I've heard great things about Arches Rainbow. But none on the training center as good as Blue Bayou. I mean, the reports I'm hearing. Johnny told me the other day he thinks if Blue Bayou Dio is close to any horse on the property, either gate, she beats him. That's a big statement. And we all know that she had speed, but I haven't seen her in action at Mohawk, right? So super excited to see her. It's not long now. They're all going to be qualifying in the next 2-3 weeks. And really excited to see this filly in particular qualify. Century Invictus continues to do his work well, looks really well. Very happy with Invictus. Another horse, I believe. Probably should have him up to the vet at some point. Teresa said his hocks feel like they're bothering him a little bit sometimes. So we'll get him up to the vet and get him worked on. Probably before he qualifies, maybe even after he qualifies, but definitely before he races. Garden State Dio trained well again this weekend, I'm told, and continues to work out well. Very happy with Century Invictus and Garden State Dio. Both are doing well heading into the qualifying season. Harlan-L is not there anymore. I have Harlan-L over here. Trained Harlan-L in 2-4 off the gate the other day. He'll train again this Wednesday. Kathy with an eye. Now, she's all done for the season. When we get the okay from the vet, I talked to the vet briefly the other day. She thought that maybe Kathy would be able to be moved within the next 7 days. She'll come back to healthiness in the 7 days. Going to turn her out for the summer and hope that, her lungs recover and she can make a real good run in 2022. That's our hope. So Kathy, although she's in Johnny's barn now, she'll be moving to Winterwood Farm in the next 2-3 weeks. Mischievous Rose, Johnny's loved this filly. He said, listen, Blue Bayou Dio can fly. This filly can fly. Really happy with her. He said she's done everything well, trotted well last week. Now, I didn't get a full update from from Saturday, but Mischievous Rose has been training good. Miss Mildred, Johnny said, was lights out. She touched her knee the other day, which wasn't really that surprising. I was waiting to get that phone call. Not a big deal. As she broadens out in her shoulders and gets stronger throughout the summer, you'll see that brushing of that knee or knees dissipate, almost to the point where she might not need them at 3, but probably at 2 she might need knee boots, especially when she's racing a number of races on a half-mile track. Now, Northern Blizzard, as I mentioned at the start of this video, I thought of all the horses we qualified, of everyone, he impressed me the most. It wasn't just that he followed speed. Around the last turn, he kind of get jammed up behind a horse going the wrong way, and kind of Mario had to fish him out, and then he trotted forward down the lane on a horrible day. Really impressed with Northern Blizzard's mile, and super excited to see him requalify this week. Resolute Bay continues to do his work well. I'm looking at all the horses here. The only horses that Johnny has that won't qualify, I'm just waiting to hear if they're going to call me again. The only horses that Johnny's are Will to Win Hanover, who'll be last on this list, but was injured early. Not really a big deal, but also Kathy Will and I, they're the only two. Resolute Bay, Stonebridge Dolce continues to train well. I'm super happy to hear that. Taiwan On is training good, and Twinkle Her Eye is training good. So Johnny's horses will all be ready to qualify around June 15th. Super happy to hear that. He's doing a great job. Keep up the great work, Johnny and Johnny's crew. And I will talk to you again after this race.